All right, well, Mr. Overseer, whenever you're ready, I've got it rolling, so you could just...
Is that the name of the person? Is an overseer?
Yeah, I'm the overseer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's why I'm in the overseer's office. See?
That's legit.
Yeah, the overseer. You can call me the GM, but they're the ones that run a vault in the games. So, all right, whenever you're ready, Seth.
We're already rolling, so just give me...
Oh, fantastic.
Well, I mean, give me like at least some sort of an intro so I know where to cut in, but yeah, we're ready to go whenever you are.
All right, hey, everybody. Tonight we're going to be starting our Fallout RPG, and with us we have some players. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Jonathan.
I'm also Jonathan.
Not confusing at all.
Not at all.
So me, right?
Sure.
Yeah. I'm also Jonathan.
Yes.
Well, we call him Johnny.
It's not a joke. Sorry. So, so what's...
We got Seth here, too.
Oh, yeah, I'm Seth.
And we have Seth, yeah. So, this is a new game for us, and we're excited to play it, and I'm a huge Fallout nerd, so we'll have some fun. So we're going to go ahead and start in the middle. Oh, do you guys want to tell what your character is real quick? One sentence?
Yeah, sure. So I'm my character's name is Liam Banner, and he is just a survivor.
My character is Paul, a Brotherhood of Steel initiate.
My character is Sammy Ironclad, and he is a Vault Dweller Ghoul.
And my character is Mr. Healy. He formerly a Mr. Handy. He's a medic robot.
Fantastic. So we're going to start the game. You got the four of you are in a town that is on the outskirts of Lake Nagog, in the northern part of north of where the main game takes place in Fallout 4. And so you're part of an initiative that's moving civilization and culture from city to city, and they're doing this by following the electrical lines from place to place, because they know if they have power, they can start a little settlement and keep going from there. And you guys actually live in the tower, so you call your little town is called Tower Town. And so the tower, you've put walls around it, and there's little stores and village, things, and the mayor's office and such. And then there's around the lake, there's a farming community, so different people farming and doing things. And the four of you have, the three of you, Seth will come to your character in a second, but you, as part of your service to the community, people volunteer for patrols and keeping the community safe and from various wasteland things that are out there. And so you've been called up to the mayor's office, and you guys have just walked in, and the mayor, you don't see her, but you can hear her off in another room doing something. And so you look around the room. It's pretty plain. There's a desk, there's a chair, there's a sign over her desk that says "War never changes." And so we'll take it from there. Anybody want to do anything? You can hear her rustling around in the next room, so you can call for her or whatever you would like.
You said it's like right behind the door, the wrestling?
Yeah, you can hear something going on in the door behind her, in the door behind there.
I guess I'm gonna walk up and knock.
What do you want?
Were we called down here?
Yeah, I'll be out in just a second.
Okay.
And then you hear the toilet flush.
Oh.
And she walks out. And so she's a short, stocky black woman, and she's sits down at her desk and is like, "I'm sorry, fellas, you guys drew the short straws tonight. I know today's the day of our Founders Day, right? So we've been here a year, and we're gonna celebrate, but we still need somebody to go out and patrol and make sure everything's safe. So we're gonna send you guys on the normal, just around the lake patrol. I do have one thing that I want you guys to look at while you're out there. If you could do me a favor and just go and check on one of our families. We haven't seen them in a while, and so just stop by their farm and say, hey, we're wondering what has happened to you. And so sorry, so she says, yeah, go out and check Joseph's farm and see if you've seen anything from them. They're two old ghouls that live in the community, and they farm mew fruit out sort of on the south end of the lake. You guys are on the north end of the lake that's next to you. So
when was the last time you heard from them?
I don't know. The one of the townspeople, I can't remember who, said that they just hadn't seen them in town, and so I mean it's not totally abnormal. I mean, they're farmers, right? They farm, they keep to themselves, but it's always good. We just haven't seen them around, so I just think you guys should go and check on them and make sure nothing's weird out at their barn or out at their farm.
Very well.
I'm gonna send you with my my Mr. Healy over here. Mr. Healy.
Ah, yes. What's the mayor's name?
Do you just know her as the mayor?
Oh, okay. Yes, Miss Mayor, I'm here.
Yeah. Could you accompany these guys? They're gonna go check out the farm and go on patrol. If you'll just go with them, use your sensors, help them out.
Of course, Mayor, of course. And he'll like wheel around and look at I don't know, is Liam probably the biggest of the three of you?
Well, he's 6'5". Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so
it's like 6'5", 230. Pretty much like all muscle. He has a baseball bat in his hand.
At Seth. She rolls her eyes at Mr. Healy.
He's just standing there. He has a baseball bat in his hand.
So Mr. Healy wheels around. He's like, you must be our leader.
No.
Miss Mayor?
But Mr. Healy, they're just volunteers. You're really there going to represent me. You're kind of the leader.
I thought the leader was this guy here, Paul.
No, Paul. We don't like Paul. Paul's came into our community,
here, guys.
Paul. Yeah, I know. I'm very aware. It was not our choice to take Paul on. Paul was part of the deal of getting some weapons and things from the Brotherhood of Steel, and so he's an observer at best.
Hostage?
It depends on the night. So yeah, so don't listen too much to what he says. Okay, you can trust Sammy though. Sammy's been around for a while. I've known Sammy for some time. Yeah. So Sammy, you make sure that they're watching their step as they're out there. Okay.
So
all right.
Mayor, I'm confused. Is Sammy the leader, or is the robot the leader?
I think
it's
the robot.
You guys are walking to a farm. We leaders. I'm the leader. You do what I say.
So this is a problem with all you non-brotherhood folks. You can't even figure out who's in charge of a simple walk.
Fine, I'll walk. And then Liam starts walking up the door.
I guess I'll follow. I'm kind of like, as I'm going forward, I'm like looking back. I'm sort of anxious.
Well, go on.
Miss Mayor, when do you expect us back?
You make your rounds. I don't know. It's a couple of hours to walk around the lake.
Couple of hours. All right. And then he goes out the door.
So you guys walk out and you guys kind of, so if you can imagine this, it kind of looks like an old fort town, right? There's four sides to it, with things around and an open space in the middle. But then up above you see like the metal tower of a electrical transmission tower that kind of goes up as well. And so there's some not houses but little wooden apartments that go up the side of the tower too. So it's a pretty fortified little town, but there's some people bustling around. You can see them setting up for the Founders Day. So there's some booths and some banners, and so this is Sammy is sad that he's missing it. I don't know if the rest of you are sad that you're missing it. You're welcome to make that decision for yourself. But you head to the front gate, and you see a guard standing there at the gate. The gate's closed, and so you can choose what to do next.
Liam will just keep walking toward the gate.
Sammy's a bit too afraid to go against the overseer to, go back and enjoy what he's missing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to the guard about opening the gate.
Oh, did you guys draw the short head off the Brahmin tonight?
Yeah, we're going out to, take our patrol, see if we can see anything. Yeah, we haven't heard anything from Joseph's farm in a bit. Have you heard about?
Oh, the
those folks?
Pettigrews. Yeah, the Pettigrews. We haven't seen them. Gosh, it might be 2 weeks. But I mean, they're old ghouls. What do you expect? They don't always. No offense, Sammy. But they don't always get along with us. Smooth skins, as they like to call us. So it is what it is. But the mayor does what the mayor does. So sorry you guys are missing everything tonight. I'll try to save you some pie or something.
Can you open the gate?
Yeah, totally. He cranks open the gate, and the gate opens, and you guys step outside and
Well, enjoy your Founders Day, he says to the guard.
Yeah, you too, strange computer man. And he closes the gate behind you guys.
So, the Pettigrews. Anybody know the Pettigrews here?
I don't know.
Would Sammy know where the Pettigrews were?
Sammy would know the Pettigrew's house because he's a ghoul as well. So they would have some camaraderie.
Yeah, camaraderie.
Yeah. So, yeah, you can decide if you're going to take the full patrol or if you're just going to go straight to their house or what you're going to do.
Well, she said to patrol and then go check them out. And are they like opposite of the patrol route or just along the way?
They're just along the route. They're one of the you basically take the normal route is just around the lake, and then there's houses around the lake. They use the lake as water for their farms, basically.
Okay, then I guess we'll probably go and check it out right when we get to it.
All right. So it's starting to become nightfall as you guys pull up to the house. There's a little bit of you can see off in the distance a little bit of a radiation storm starting. Nothing big, but you can kind of see, there's a little bit of the crackling radiation lightning and things going on. And Mr. Healy, can you make a perception check for me? So you're rolling
Perception.
the number of 20s, perception, and then just do 2 d20s.
2 d20s? Okay.
Yeah. And you're not doing a skill,
Okay.
because that would add to that. You're just doing a normal perception.
3 successes.
Dang!
Ooh.
All right.
Nice.
Wow.
What
All
do
right.
I see?
Well, you notice that your the radiation in the area is starting to increase. First off, because you assume because of the storm. Secondly, you do see the house up ahead, but none of your motion sensors are detecting anything. And then you can save the third success for an action point.
Ooh, okay. Humans. I detect high radiation levels here.
Who made you?
Made me? That was my benefactor, Mr. Exeter, Master Exeter.
Do you remember it?
Well, I don't remember the moment of my creation, but I remember many years trapped away in our vault. Yes.
All right, look, Healy, is it safe to proceed? What do you recommend that we do here?
Well, do you have any radiation suits or something to decrease the exposure to the radiation?
If you would like, I can go and check it out myself. Radiation shouldn't really be much of a problem for me.
Well, same for me, Sammy. Yes.
Like,
It's an environmental radiation. It's from the radiation storm, so you probably want to go inside somewhere.
Oh, I recommend we get inside as quickly as possible. Actually.
There you go. So you see up ahead, you see the farmhouse is actually closest to you. It's a shack. It's it's wood. It's got holes in it. You can see the paneling is metal on the top. It's the yard is well kept, but there's nothing spectacular. You see some yew fruits growing off to the side, and beyond that, you see a barn in the distance, probably where they keep their whatever, their Brahmin and stuff.
I'll just walk up to the door and start pounding on it.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. I guess I'll start slowly walking, and then he just like passes by me.
Fantastic. Nothing happens. Nothing comes to the door. Nothing. You don't hear anything moving inside. Seth, Mr. Healy, your sensors detect no movement or anything like that.
Mr. Healy, is there movement up by the barn over there?
Well, let me see. Do I need another perception check, Adam?
Sure, go for it.
How do you see the things with not seeing them?
Is this some kind of riddle?
What's that?
Adam, did you prompt me for the dice roll last time somehow?
I did. I clicked the little thing right here, like that.
Oh yeah. That's perfect. That's what I don't know how.
I didn't know it would actually prompt you. I was looking on my own end, and I was like, oh, look at that.
One success.
Okay, one success. So, you don't see any movement in the barn, but also you know that it's a little bit beyond your capacities distance-wise. So, it's at the edge of your range.
Well, Sammy, I don't see any movement, but I would probably need to get a little bit closer to really take a good look.
I think maybe we should check out the house first.
Absolutely.
Is the door unlocked?
I'll try the door.
The door's unlocked.
It's unlocked. I just open the door and walk in.
It's dark inside.
Hey, robot man, can you see in the dark?
My name's Mr. Healy. Yes, I can. I can run a sensor check.
Can you like turn on a light, Mr. Healy?
Sorry.
Oh. I don't know if I actually have a light. Would I have a light?
You have a giant screen on the front of your thing. You can turn a light on.
Okay. Oh, yeah, well, I can just turn up my display here to 10 here. Actually, 11.
11. There you go.
I've seen that movie.
God damn.
The small farmhouse is a wreck. So the furniture has been overturned. The floor is scattered with broken picture frames and some simple jewelry and a blood-soaked farm tools. A slow, quiet dripping sound draws light to an archway leading to the kitchen. On the wall, besides the archway, is an old ghoul woman wearing a bloody nightgown, her rotted skin falling away from her face in folds that flap around in the wind. A garden hoe has been thrust through her sternum, impaling her to the wall. You recognize the ghoul as Theresa Pettigrew. Teresa's eyes are frozen wide with fear, and her chin is slumped down towards her chest, and she's not breathing.
Oh dear, Miss Pettigrew! I'm gonna run over there and attempt to give her aid.
I does that. I'm gonna be shocked and basically push my back against the door, kind of like I was trying to get away.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking around to see if there's signs of any threat inside here.
I'm gonna go into the next room once I realize that she's dead. I'm gonna start basically searching around to see if I can see.
Okay, so
anything inside the house.
you've come into the center room of the house, and there's the kitchen off to the left, and off to the right is a small bedroom. So are you going?
Yeah,
to the kitchen?
I'll go in the bedroom.
Okay, so you walk into the bedroom, and you notice that there's not much there, except for a small closet. The bed is neatly made, but there's a pile of glass shards and crumpled, torn up photos. The closet has a bunch of empty hangers, and you only see women's clothing in it, so no men's clothing. And there's a heart-shaped locket lying on one of the pillows.
I'll grab the locket.
So in the locket, are you going to open it, or what are you going to do?
I was just gonna grab it.
Okay, you can grab it.
Put it in
Add
my
it to your
pocket.
inventory. Great.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Healy, what are you doing to the body? Corpse?
I'm trying to administer aid, of course.
Patient. Well, I'll start with patient.
Yeah, I'll try to assess her wounds and see if there's some way to revive her, I guess.
Make a medicine check.
Can you? I think you're gonna have to prompt me, dude, because I think you set the difficulty, right?
No, I set the difficulty in my head, so I know how many it is. So when it says one success, that's okay because it's not comparing it to anything. So I would say like, oh, you need 3 successes for this to be.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense? So
yeah. Okay, I got you. I got it.
Okay.
1 success.
1 success. She's dead.
Oh, damn it. She's deceased. Never mind. My buzzsaw stops whirring.
What were you gonna do with the
Well, if she were alive.
Terrifying.
Hey, robot man, I found this. Then he holds out the locket with the chain, just like holds it in front of you.
Ah, I see. What is this? And I'll take it with my pincher.
Starting to steal stuff already, Liam?
It was just laying there.
Okay. Paul, you said you're looking around for things?
Yeah.
Okay. And Sammy, what were you doing?
I was basically still in shock by the door.
Okay. So then I'll take a perception check from Initiate Paul. And you can add survival to that.
Cool. All right, and 1 success.
Okay. So as you are looking around, you notice that all the picture frames have had the photos removed. And the glass is broken and they've just been torn out and you don't see the pictures anywhere. You also see that Theresa, you can tell that it was not a one and done. Like it was a fight. Like she's bruised and beaten and things like that. And there's some blood kind of leading off into the kitchen.
Like away from her?
Yeah, like away from her towards the kitchen.
I'll walk toward the kitchen. My baseball bat.
With your baseball bat ready. Fantastic. All right, so make a perception check in the kitchen.
How many D20?
It's 2.
2? Okay.
Oh, I think I only rolled 1. Oops.
Oh. You should roll
All
2.
right.
Ooh, that's 20.
20 and 11.
Okay, so you get to the kitchen, and all of a sudden a rad roach jumps out at you in a surprise attack.
What is that?
It's a large cockroach
Oh, okay.
that inhabit the wasteland, and those sorts of things. And so I'm gonna roll. Are you joking me? It surprises you, but it does not hit you.
Okay.
did you like that? Are you joking me? Sorry. Tell you how I really feel about my dice. And what would you like to do?
Oh, I'm gonna double grip the baseball bat and ready for an overhead. Just
fantastic. Go ahead and roll that.
Okay. All right. Let me find this. Yeah, hopefully I can just click this and it'll do it. Additional dice now. So target number is 12. I got a 4 and a 17, so 1 success. Then do I do the roll damage?
So you got 1 success. Yeah, roll damage.
So 5 physical damage.
Holy crap! Oh, and do you?
Because because I'm I have the vicious melee attack thing, so those symbols count as damage.
Fantastic. Okay, but they don't do any extra damage, right? Because like some of them, they like the shotgun. If you get those, it actually damages people next to you.
So I'm gonna use one of my luck points.
Okay.
I'm gonna activate my Slayer perk, which is when you inflict any damage with an unarmed attack or a melee weapon, you may spend 1 luck point to immediately inflict a critical hit, and therefore an injury on the location hit. So what location do I hit on it?
You hit it basically in its torso.
Okay. So I just subtract my luck's 5, so I just take it down to 4, right?
Okay. Yep.
So I'm gonna give it a critical injury, basically.
Well, he's dead. You've destroyed the. Apparently, he scared you because it's a very minor creature, and you.
Oh, okay. Well,
you went for him. Yeah, no, you just. I mean, it's a large cockroach. Sorry, I forget some people are not as familiar with the game. So, they're large cockroaches that kind of inhabit the wasteland. They've been not genetically altered, but radiation.
No, you're right. Genetically altered by radiation.
Mutation. Yeah, mutation. No, well, I mean, like not actively. I mean, as far as maybe they were. Who knows?
So I'm just banging on it, and when I realize it's dead, I'll just call out over my shoulder, "Killed it,
Master Liam! What a violent strike!"
Yeah, good job,
Thanks,
buddy.
Robot Man.
Mr. Healy.
After seeing Liam just basically one man that whole thing, I'm gonna calm down a little bit and actually join the rest of the group from my shock state.
Fantastic.
Now, Sammy, you didn't do anything there. I saw you standing over there in disbelief.
Well, no, I was just providing tactical oversight.
Ah, yes. Tactical oversight.
Sorry. All right.
No,
So,
it's all right.
What are we doing now? So, because I think 3 of you are in the main room and 1 of you's in the kitchen. Yes.
Yeah, I want to follow that trail of blood.
Okay. So you walk into the kitchen, and you see that it's a small kitchen. It's not like a gourmet kitchen. It's a small kitchen. Little stove, some drawers. You can see that it's very tidy. Other than one of the drawers has been overturned and looks like utensils on the floor, maybe forks and knives and things like that. And then there's a door leading out the back, probably goes out to the back towards the barn, and that there's a gun rack over the door that seems to be missing the weapon, and there's also a trail of bloody footprints leading out the back door.
All right, I want to go look out the back door.
You're gonna go look out it, like open it, or
Does the back door have a window?
no? It's just a wooden door.
Are there any windows looking out that same wall?
Yeah, there's a window looking out the wall, but you can't really. Well, I mean, go ahead, roll a perception check.
All right.
I'll give you a difficulty level on that.
No skill with that then, right?
No.
All right, one success at 3 and 11.
Okay, so you look out the window, and the only thing you see is yourself staring back at you because Mr. Healy's light is so bright and it's dark outside.
Hey, Mr. Healy, looks like there's some bloody footprints leading out that door.
Oh dear, yes.
Why don't you go see if there's somebody who needs help out there?
How exciting! Of course.
I'll come with you.
I'll be right behind Liam.
All right, so as you walk outside, you hear some sort of blast. You're not sure. It could be a gun, could be firing caps, it could be a grenade, something coming from the direction of the barn.
Sammy, I sense some movement in the barn.
Yeah, I sense some with my ears too.
Ah, yes.
But let's just say that the rad roach impaled her with a hoe, and then let's go.
I don't think so. That thing died way too easily. I think she probably could have killed it.
Is this even the Pettigrew farm?
This is the Pettigrew farm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. That was definitely her.
Sorry, you.
Well, I
you
knew it
do
was her, but I didn't know if it was if she was at her home or someone else's home.
It was Theresa Pettigrew. Yeah, so you did see her. So
Yeah.
Oh, did you all notice the pictures to remove from their frames inside?
I did.
Yeah, something's going on.
Yes, this seems like a crime of passion.
And Liam, don't forget that you did see all the broken glass and the torn up pictures on the bed, so they were still in the house.
Okay.
Hey, Liam, why don't you open up that locket? What do you see in there?
Okay. So he'll open up the locket.
It's a picture of the.
I know Mr. Healy had it. Like he was opening it.
No, he'll hand it back to you when he mentions it. He'll be like,
Okay.
I got it.
All right.
Inside the locket, you see a picture of Joseph on one side, and the other side has been scratched by a sharp object. You can't really tell who it was. I mean, you assume it was Theresa, but it's been like scratched away. Like, don't want to see that.
As I said, a crime of passion.
Oh.
So you mean this Joseph guy killed his wife?
I don't know. I don't specialize in humans.
You're a medic.
Shouldn't you know about that? And, yes, but I don't know anything about their emotional capacity to love or to hate or to kill.
Okay.
Oh, was that Adam talking to me? Oh, sorry. I was talking in character.
That was me. I said you're a medic. Sorry.
I thought that was Jonathan. One of the Jonathans.
One of the Jonathans.
There's
all
three of us.
Yeah.
I'm going to change my name to Jonathan just to make it fun for you.
Oh god.
Well, I'm gonna go to the barn, and then he'll start walking toward the barn.
Yeah, to find out what that noise was.
Yeah, please don't leave me behind. I'm gonna follow right behind them.
All right, so you reach the barn. It's a similar condition to the house. It's wooden with metal things, and the door to the barn is shut.
So I'll try the handle.
It's open. It's unlocked. Do you want to open it?
Yeah.
Sorry. There's people yelling in the background here. As you open the door, a shotgun blast comes out from the door, and let's see if he hits you.
Booby trapped.
Did that work? Look at that. So he hits you for 1 damage with a shotgun.
Okay.
You can't see him yet because it's dark inside the barn as well.
Okay, was that what? Just my like torso or whatever?
Yeah, just to your shoulder actually.
Okay,
sorry.
so I have a damage resistance of 1.
So, so then basically he hits you and nothing happens to you.
Okay.
That yay!
So do I see where he's at or where the shot came from?
You really don't because it's dark inside, so you can decide what you want to do from there. But you can hear him kind of shuffling around inside, and he's going. Rah, rah, rah. You can't really hear what he's saying, but he sounds a little unhinged.
Okay. So I'll get down on my hands and knees and start basically trying to make myself smaller just to not get shot at again. But I'm going to try to start crawling toward where he's at. And then I'm going to call over my shoulder, Healy.
Oh, yes, you're hurt. You're shot.
Light.
Oh, yeah, yes, of course. I'll turn up my brightness again.
All of a sudden you see him like deer in the headlights, and he's got wild eyes looking at you. He's frayed. He's covered in blood. He's wearing what looks like 5 or 6 different shirts just piled on top of each other. He's looking, he's got some drool dripping down his face. I mean, you don't know if that's actually a feature of the ghoul or if it's part of him, or if it's just, he's that. And he kind of like twitches at you and goes, I don't know you. I don't know you. And he takes a shot at you, Seth, because he sees your light and you're the best target for him. So,
oh no!
So he's going to take another shot at you, which I think I can just do that. Ooh, look at that. No successes. So even though you're shining bright, he misses you. So
I say in response, Sir, I wish to offer you assistance. Please don't shoot. Cease fire.
He starts reloading his gun.
It's too late for that. And I just go, and start running at him with my baseball bat.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Are you
gonna have to see if Sammy would talk to him?
Yeah.
And you two are still outside, Paul and Sammy?
Yeah, because I guess all we see is that there's 2 gunshots. So I'm just kind of like sitting out there, like wondering if I should also run in or not.
I'm gonna follow Liam.
And the second he goes, I go. I'd rather be with them than alone.
You don't want to be alone.
Yeah. Oh, so for my equipment, it says I could pick up the Volt Tech security stuff. Is that all right if I have that?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, okay.
Like security gear?
Yeah, so it has a helmet, armor, and it does say it comes with 10mm pistol and a baton.
Love it.
Yeah. All right.
So Liam, you're gonna try to hit him with your bat?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Just roll it. All right.
Yeah, just roll it.
All right. We got 3 successes.
Ooh, nice.
Holy smokes.
Got
All right,
no
roll your-
1.
So so the 1 gives you
critical?
a double success.
Okay.
So you have
So that's where the 3 comes from. Okay.
I'm gonna give you 2 action points from that.
Oh, okay.
So that means you guys now have a pool of 3 action points. Remember, if you don't use the action points on your turn, they become a pool for the rest of your team.
Okay. So we have 3.
Should we
now.
hit the plus on the character sheet?
You can. That's fine. However you want to keep track of it.
Okay.
And then go ahead and roll damage. Remember that you can use the action point if you want to add an extra attack or to add extra damage too. So just keep that in mind.
I don't think I need it for this guy. I just more wanted to get him to stop shooting us. So
I understand.
But I rolled 6 damage. So
fantastic. And do we have a location on those? I don't have
do I have to decide where I'm aiming?
If you do decide where you're aiming, you have to use an action point to aim.
So it's just a basic attack. What is that?
It's just a basic attack. Okay. That's fine. So here. So his health point drops to 6.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And since you're within melee range, he's going to how does that work? He loses a die because you're too close to him. That's what it is. So he loses 1 success. Let's see how this goes. Okay. So he does not hit you because he loses 1 because you're in melee. So there's 4 ranges. I don't know if you saw this. So there's melee, close, long, and or medium and long. And so
the shotgun's close.
So he's in. It's close, but he can't. He's got a barrel that you're hitting him. So he loses a dice on his ability for that. So,
Gotcha.
So he shoots wild, but it doesn't hit anything.
All right, I'm gonna stab him. I got a combat knife.
You're in the room now. You're stabbing him. Go ahead.
And it's Mr.
You've used your quick action to move up to him, and you're now going to try to stab him.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I missed. 0 successes.
Very nice. Okay, and Mr. Healy.
Do I recognize Jesse?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's Jesse Pettigrew.
And is that Teresa's not husband?
Yeah.
I thought you said it was Joseph's farm. Is that?
I mean Joseph Pettigrew. Sorry.
Oh, okay, Joseph.
Cool.
Okay,
Right,
okay.
so
I thought it was like
I
her
changed the
son or
name
something.
halfway through. I'm so sorry.
You said Joseph, but his character says Jesse.
Oh.
So is he Jesse or Joseph?
He's Joseph.
He's Joseph. Okay.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna.
I can't write.
I'm just gonna try and plead with him again, and actually, I'll kind of like put myself in between like the combatants, and like be like, "Oh, that's the misunderstanding. Please, Mr. Pettigrew, please."
Okay. And Sammy, are you doing anything?
Basically joining in with Mr. Healy, being trying to calm down Mr. Pettigrew as well.
So he has kind of stopped muttering at this point, and he is snarling, more like what you've seen feral ghouls do. And he jumps at you, Seth, and tries to rip your screen off the front of you, because you're still the brightest thing in the room, right? And so he lunges at you and tries to grab your screen. And so
my digital face goes from like a big smile to suddenly kind of like a
basically, yes. So
can I try pushing him off? Or
and well, not yet, because he gets to go first. So he's gonna use strength, he's gonna use unarmed, and he's gonna actually use one of his action points to do this. So he got 1 success out of that.
Does anything happen on that 20?
So the 20 would be so the 20 is a complication, is what it is. So it's kind of like when we played Star Wars, where it's the kind of that weird, like, you succeeded but something bad also happened, right? So in this case, you're gonna take 2 damage to whatever your screen would be. So what his head, I guess.
My optics, probably.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
But as he does that, he falls prone to the floor. So that's his,
Gotcha.
Falls prone to the floor. What way? Like he ripped
he
it
just
off.
falls back on, like he like because you're a floating little thing. So he jumped at you and damaged you, but then he fell over. So he's not on his feet anymore.
Okay.
Back to the top, Mr. Liam.
So he sees him on the floor and he's like, perfect. He just raises the bat to end it.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Ooh, I
No
just missed both
successes.
of
So
them.
he rolls nimbly out of the way. If you've ever played the game, these are much more of they're more like fast zombies from like
28 days later.
What?
28 days later.
Yeah, I was gonna say the one with Will Smith.
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend. Yeah, they're more fast zombies, so they do have the dodge, but you can definitely tell he's kind of baring his teeth at you and moving much more in a wild animal kind of way than anything else.
All right.
So is he still within close range?
Yeah, you're in close range because he's kind of moved away from melee range from you. Liam moved up to him to try.
That was my quick action was to move into melee range to hit him, right? Is that how that works? Okay.
Got it.
Sorry.
That's fine. It's like, you're not rolling. What is that? Oh. So John, Mr. Paul, Initiate Paul.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stab him again.
You're gonna try to stab him again. Okay. Go ahead. Zero successes.
Oh, I am a bad stabber.
I'm just gonna say that. So and Sammy?
Yeah. Since he's already on the ground, I'm gonna try to like jump up and hold him down, like have my butt on his legs while trying to hold his arms down by like right here.
You're gonna try to grab his arms?
Yeah, but basically I'm trying to pin him down.
Okay. All right. So that's an opposed roll.
Mm-hmm.
So give me an unarmed roll, and I'll do the same on my end.
Will that be a strength or?
Yeah, so it's 2d20 strength and then unarmed, and you can decide if you want to use an inspiration point or not to raise that 2d20, and then we'll compare successes, and that will be our kind of opposed roll thing going on.
I'm just gonna leave it as is.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh no!
So nothing bad happens to you, but you really aren't able to get on top of him at all. He's too quick and too fast for you.
Oh, okay.
Thankfully. and Mr. Healy, you have lowest initiative. That's why you keep going last, just so you're aware.
I'm gonna turn on my buzzsaw and try and dig into his chest while he's laying on the ground. Is that where he's at?
Are you allowed to do that as a medical droid?
I'll allow it.
Well, I mean, he did just try and rip off my faceplate.
Yeah, he's got to have like some sort of self-defense protocol.
Yeah.
He does. He has a combat. What do they call it? Combat chips in the back of them. I can't remember what they're called now. But yeah, combat inhibitor.
Oh,
That's supposed to keep him from going into combat, but he has defense protocols. So you're gonna buzzsaw him. Go ahead.
Is that a melee weapon?
It should be in your melee things at the bottom, right? If you added it to your weapons, so you should have the laser in your buzzsaw.
I haven't added that one to my thing, but let's see if
Well,
I
then
hit.
just use your
Let's see
laser.
if I hit first.
Okay.
Well, it's a different skill. Yeah, I got a
One
success.
Okay,
Oh,
and then
nice.
what's your damage on your
Yeah,
on
on
your
that. Let's see. The buzzsaw inflicts 3
Okay, so
smiling
roll,
faces, piercing 1 physical damage.
Okay, so roll 3 d6s basically, the damage dice. I'll let you roll it.
3 physical damage.
3 physical damage plus what was your extra things on there?
It was just 1 It said 3
Plus 1 piercing. So
Yeah.
you go through my armor. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. He lets out a roar at you, and tries to grab your arm and throw you across the room by it.
Okay.
Yeah. He's not very happy at you. You should I can't believe you buzzsaw.
I was trying to help you.
Okay, so that would be.
You can't help this kind of robot, man.
Mr. Haley.
So he gets one success on that, and so it's an opposed grapple. So can you roll, do a strength with unarmed?
Can I use an action point for this to help boost?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So a strength plus unarmed, you said?
Yeah. And then so if you're going to use an action point, you do 3d20.
And so that one success is his new target, right? That he just has to get equal to.
Basically, he has to get at least one success.
So would that be 2 additional dice that I roll then?
You're always going to roll 2. So
So
if you're rolling an extra one for an action point, that would be 3d20.
nice.
2 successes. So he pulls on your arm, but you're able to pull your arm back in time to not have him do anything to you.
Ha ha! Not so fast, Mr. Pettigrew.
He roars at you again. And he lunges away from you. He tries to get out of the shine of your light, kind of to the darker places. Back to the top, Liam.
All right. Well, is he's within range, so I can move to him?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
You're in a building. He's not anywhere where he can run away from you.
All right, so he just says under his breath, he's like, "This is gonna hurt," and then he just squeezes the baseball bat and then winds up again.
Fantastic.
No more successes. 15 and 17. Jeez, this guy's
He
squirrely.
dodges out of the way again.
So you just hear these like,
he moves back into the darker recesses of the area. All right, Paul.
All right, I'm tired of stabbing. I want to shoot at this guy,
Great.
but I don't want to be at close range. So can I like backpedal a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. All right.
So you can move back to like the opening of the door and be at medium range. Is that what you're asking?
That's what I would
Okay.
prefer.
Totally fine.
Perfect.
So you've stabbed him twice, missed both times.
Yeah,
And now
I'm done with this.
Yeah. Well, and Brotherhood of Steel, they have a very strong aversion to any sort of
Non-human.
tools, anything that's not human and normal, typical. They do not like. So they would be very biased against this. While Sammy's trying to be non-violent or non-lethal, you would not have that.
Yeah, I just didn't want to waste my ammo on this school.
Well, so far he hasn't hurt you. The only person he shot is Liam.
That's true.
he shot. Yeah, he did. Yeah, it kind of bounced off. Liam's right now is like swinging like he has the invert button still on.
All right, I'm shooting at this fool. Nothing happened. That was anticlimactic. Oh, there it goes. There we go. 3 successes.
Got a crit.
There we go.
Ooh. All right.
Oh.
So you only needed 2 to hit him, so you get to add 1 more AC to your stuff. So where are you guys at? You've used 1. You're at 4.
I think we should be at 3. I got 1. I think someone else got 2.
Yeah, and then he just got 1,
And I
we
used 1.
But
so
Seth used
So yeah,
one,
you're
right?
at 4. Okay.
Oh, we start with 1?
No, I start with 1.
We had 3 to start with, so how many have we used?
We've used
Yeah,
1.
I think you're at 4.
We'll take it.
Okay.
Sure.
I won't argue with
Yeah.
you.
So we're at 4.
All right, so then I hit that roll damage, right?
Go for it.
There we go.
All
Oh
right.
my gosh.
4.
He it was a laser, right?
Yeah.
So his body becomes consumed with the flames, and he turns into a pile of ash on the floor in front of you.
Okay, so I have the meltdown perk. So when I kill an enemy with an energy weapon, they explode. So
God.
I'm gonna roll 2 more damage dice. And
Go ahead.
for each effect rolled, one creature within close range of the exploding enemy, starting with the closest, is going to suffer some energy damage.
Fantastic. So that would be Liam and Seth.
Nothing personal, guys.
Or Mr. Healy. See, Seth, you got to change your thing because it doesn't say Mr. Healy.
Oh, it says, oh, okay, I will.
That's why I keep going Seth, and I'm like, no, Mr. Healy.
My bad.
Okay.
1 damage. So what does that get you in your perk?
It just says suffers energy damage equal to the total rolled on the damage.
Fantastic. So he kind of as you hit him, he kind of starts dissolving in his body as the liquids inside of his body start to boil on the inside from the intense energy. He explodes outward into a mess of molten body parts against the back wall of this, splattering on both Liam and Mr. Healy for 2 points of damage each. So probably on some limb. So choose a limb that's going to take 2 points of damage. Now, Liam, you would reduce that by your armor class, so you would take 1 point of damage on something.
Is it going to be? It's a limb.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have any damage resistance on the limb.
Well, it's just the damage equal to the total rolled. All right, so just 1 damage.
Oh, 1 damage. Oh, okay, 1 damage each. Sorry.
All right.
Then does Roll20 keep track of my ammo?
No. It's
All right.
obnoxious. At least this one does not. So, like, when you take a shot, it's not going to keep track of your ammo.
Got it.
Well, that was terrifying.
Poor Mr. Joseph. I wonder what happened.
Sammy,
Yep.
you would know that especially older ghouls
Mhm.
have they can sometimes go what they call go feral. And while you've never seen it before, you think that this might be that. You do with that knowledge what you will. The rest of them may not know this. But just so you know that they might see that as that.
I wonder if this is one of those feral turnings I keep hearing about.
What?
Hey, you're not about to go feral on us, are you? Is this like contagious or something?
I believe it only happens after a certain amount of time. So it could be random for almost any ghoul out there. I've never really experienced it myself, or have seen some other ghoul around me have it, but I have seen feral ghouls out in the wild before.
But you all have. You've all seen
Yeah.
ghouls in the wild. Yeah. They're fairly common.
Okay.
And probably killed them.
Yeah.
So he's dead, so I'm going to loot his body.
He's been exploded apart, so you're welcome.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
You're welcome to find
So
some parts. of his
So I
body.
will. I'll start kicking around the guts. He'll start poking it with the baseball bat.
Where did
He
he
has-
drop his gun?
It's in the barn somewhere. So you notice he has a bunch of clothing on, and you pat him down, and you only find a couple of bottle caps. So you find 5 bottle caps on him, but nothing to really explain what happened or why he was shooting at you.
Okay. So I'll take the bottle caps and I'll turn to initiate Paul and I say, "These are yours. You got the kill."
Technically, excuse me, that should go to the communal fund.
All right, well,
If-
I'll hold on to it for now, Mr. Healy. I have more pockets than you.
Yes.
If Paul decides to give it to the community fund, that's his decision. But the caps are his. He got the kill.
Well, technically, we are on. We're out on mission for the mayor on her behest. So I believe it should go to the community. But that's fine, Initiate Paul. You can hold it in your trousers. No problem.
Thanks, Mr. Healy.
Can I bother anyone for a repair? Does anybody have any repair? My audio functions seem to be malfunctioning a little bit.
I could try helping with that. Could I try repairing him?
Sure.
So, are you a male?
Sorry?
Are you're Mister? Are you a male?
I have no gender, sir. But sure, if it helps you, if it helps to conceive of my identity as seeing it as male, then yes, that's fine. Mr. Healy.
That's
All right,
confusing.
And would that still be 2d20?
So you're gonna so 2d20.
I do have a multi-tool.
Oh, I do too.
Cool.
But you have it in repair. Or you have points in repair.
Yes.
Okay.
Master Liam, I don't have any reproductive organs. If that helps put it into some focus there.
So you are able to repair 1 point of damage to Mr. Healy.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Do you have
You
any
can't
injuries
really
that I need
do
to take
much
care of?
more without some sort of workbench. So that's about what you were able to. Excuse me. That's about what you're able to patch together without a workbench.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't really do much. We need a workbench to fix most of it. Just more like a band-aid for you.
Oh, no problem. I can already see 50% times better.
Do you bleed?
What?
Do
Master
you
Liam,
bleed?
I am not an organic being.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
No, I just have more questions, but you're kind of annoying me.
Besides all this, should we search the barn at all, or maybe anything more that could piece together what happened here?
Sure, you can search the barn. Roll perception.
Yep, I was also saying that as a question to you and as like a question to the party, trying to stop them two from maybe fighting each other.
What do you think, Paul? Paul's the leader now. He got the kill.
Hey, are we gonna be safe from that radiation storm in here? Because I'm not interested in ending up like one of these freaks.
You would be fine in the radiation storm from there.
Oh. Yeah.
Paul, you forgot to mention no offense.
Oh yeah, right. Like the freak that we killed, not like one of the good ones like you.
No offense. No, he means the offense. He means.
Oh yeah. No, I know. I was trying to
Yeah.
like.
That was
Sammy seems
sarcasm
like one of the
coming
good
from Paul
ones.
there,
Maybe you didn't mean it.
not the good ones like you.
Gosh.
Fantastic.
Master Liam, are you injured?
No.
Oh.
Even though he is. Just by one.
I see some blood there coming out of the side of your sleeve. Are you sure? I could help you.
That's just weakness.
Weakness leaving the body. Fantastic.
The flesh wound.
What would we use to search?
You can use just a perception is fine.
All right.
Oh, how many caps did we find?
5.
Yes.
Yay! I got one success.
Okay, so you search around the room and it's a barn, right? There's some it's not hay, but it is definitely some sort of brush that has been stored in there. So a couple of tools on the wall. You find the parts of Mr. Pettigrew, and you find his shotgun lying on the ground.
All right. Does anybody know what we should do with this? And I'll pick up the shotgun.
Bring it back to the commune, of course.
Would it be as evidence, or are we?
I'm sure we could find a use for it. Miss Mayor could find a use for it.
Okay.
I think Paul should make that decision.
Yeah, let's bring it back. And who has a most experience with shotguns? I'm not a shotgun person. I'm more of an energy gun kind of guy.
I'm more big guns.
Well, I have no idea how to use it.
Sammy, you got any gun experience?
That would be a small guns weapons ability.
I've used some before, but I'm not super good at it. It's been a while since I had to shoot one off.
Yeah, well, it looks like it's yours. Better try and find some shells.
So it still has one shell in it. So there's one he shot what, 3 times, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 times. So there's one in the there's one. It's a double barrel shotgun, if that helps you. And it has 1 shot left in it.
Right,
do you guys want to stay here with the lightning storm coming in, or do you want to try to head back to town? What is you gonna finish your route? What are you guys thinking?
Do we know if that storm's coming our way? Is it coming toward like the town or the people on the lakes direction?
It's sort of coming your way. It's hard to tell. It's not like you have weather apps on your phone to figure this out. Mr. Healy did detect some radiation coming, so
Mr. Healy, do you know how long it would take for that storm to reach us?
Do I know how long?
You could roll a science check.
Fantastic.
Which would be an intelligence plus the science.
I've got it right here. 2 successes.
Oh. You can tell that the storm is far enough away that you could probably make it back to the compound, but you probably couldn't complete your route around.
Sammy, we could head back to the compound, but I'm afraid that we wouldn't be able to complete our rounds, which goes against the directive of our mayor.
You can see that in your screen?
No. I'm sensing the weather, the radiation. I have sensors, unlike you. I am an inorganic being, Master Liam. Do you know what inorganic means?
So he just turns and walks away.
Oh, yeah.
He just goes to a quiet corner of the bar and pulls out like a piece of jerky or something, whatever food he has sitting on.
Sure, jerky.
I'll turn to Initiate Paul. Did I say something wrong, Initiate Paul?
Look, Healy, how long is this storm gonna take to pass? That's what I want to know.
It's hard to tell because you can only just see the front of it. You can't see the back of it.
All right, like the mayor cared what was going on with these ghouls. Looks like a bunch of ghoul business to me, but I say we head back to town and let her know what we found.
All right.
What about the patrol?
What about it? You want to do it? You want to go out in the storm?
I don't care.
Well, I'm not interested in getting hit with a massive dose of radiation.
Yeah, Liam may not even know what radiation is because he would have no experience with technology that was going to detect that.
Okay, Liam.
I don't mean that in a bad way, but like he would know what radiation sickness is. Like he would have seen that, but like you as part of the Brotherhood and Mr. Healy would know what radiation is more technically, I guess.
All right. I'll try to put it in terms you could understand. You see Sammy?
Yeah.
You want to end up like Sammy?
No.
All right, then let's go back to town.
Okay.
All right.
That's a bit rude now, isn't it?
Look, nothing personal. Like I said before, you're one of the good ones, but I mean, let's be honest. Your face is kind of messed up.
Oh. Okay.
So, you get back to town and it's late. The Founders Day festival is over, though there's still a few people milling about. But it's definitely winding down. The guard from the front gate has been changed, and there's no pie for you. Just put it out there. It's the little things in life, right? So what do you guys want to do?
I definitely want to report about the radiation storm. I'm gonna look to the guys up. Do you guys think we should report about the storm? I don't know if it's coming this way, but it's kind of close-ish, isn't it?
Oh, they can see it from where they're at.
Oh, okay.
They know what's coming. That's partly why they started closing up shop and sending people home.
Oh.
No one needs to square dance in the middle of a radiation storm.
Should we at least go and let the mayor know what we found out at the Pettigrew's place?
Well, of course.
Yeah,
I
let's
guess-
go talk to the mayor.
All right. Lead the way, Mr. Healy.
Of course. Follow me, gentlemen.
If that's okay with you, Paul.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what we signed up for.
Okay.
Perfect. So you go back to her office, and her office is her office is a bathroom, and then her living quarters are above. So you're in her. You open her office door, and you don't see her in there.
Miss Mayor.
What?
It's Mr. Healy returning with your with the patrol.
All right. And so she comes downstairs, and she has a robe on and bunny slippers. And she's like, "Shouldn't you guys still be on patrol?"
Yes, I was going to talk to you about that, Miss Mayor. The humans wanted to come back because of the radiation storm.
Well, that's understandable.
Oh,
Don't
it
give
is. Oh, good. I was going to reprimand them.
No, Mr. Healy, you reprimand nobody.
Oh,
You're a robot.
of course.
Go charge yourself.
Yes. One last thing. Initiate Paul has 5 bottle caps for the community. Goodbye, gentlemen. Good doing business with you. And he shuffled off.
Congratulations, Initiate Paul. Finders keepers. You can keep your 5 bottle caps. So did you head out to the farm? Were you able to make it to the farm before the radiation hit?
Yeah, they're all dead.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah,
looks
they're
like
dead.
Joseph went feral, kind of took care of his wife, and then we took care of him.
Oh, that is not good information.
I found this locket. He holds out the locket to the mayor.
Oh yeah, that's definitely her locket. I've seen her wearing that. Usually has a picture of her and her husband in it. Oh
Yes.
man,
It's kind of
Oh.
weird. She tore out all the pictures. I mean, she wasn't much to look at. I kind of agree with the move, but it seemed a little odd.
I do have a question though.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think I've experienced it before, but have feral ghouls ever used weapons before? Like
How
a shotgun?
how would they do that? They're feral. They just attack you, right? They come off the ground. They sleep on the street. They like surprise you and jump out at you. I've never seen a feral ghoul use a weapon before.
Well, when we were fighting Joseph, he shot off 3 rounds from this shotgun here. And I'm placing like the shotgun on.
You said
the
3
desk.
rounds? Like he had to load it too?
I think so. Liam, you were the one that experienced those. Do you recall if he reloaded at all?
Yeah, he did. He couldn't shoot very well though.
But so why do you think he was feral then?
Well, he couldn't really talk, just kind of babbled it and, doing the whole ghoul thing.
Yeah, he acted
So
like a feral
you
ghoul.
watched him? You watched him turn feral? Like
I wonder, but for some reason, the only reason why we knew that he had a weapon in the first place is because we heard him shooting something in his own barn.
what was he
but-
shooting?
That's
Oh,
what
he
we
shot-
don't know.
He shot me. He points to his arm.
All right. And did Mr. Healy patch you up?
Didn't need to.
All right. Well, if you need to see him, you can talk to him or go tell the doctor in town that this one's on me. Feral, man. All right. Well, that could be a problem. Sammy, you know it's already tough to have the feral to have ghouls living in our community. They're not always seen as full members of our community. Could you guys maybe keep this quiet at least for tonight, and we can talk more about it tomorrow and see if we can figure out what went on?
Yeah, I can do that. I appreciate that.
Did you guys get some pie?
No, we didn't.
No, we were promised, but we weren't delivered. The pie was a lie. I'm sorry. I had to.
She reaches into her cabinet and she pulls out a quarter of a piece of quarter of a pie and hands it to the three of you and says, "Well, I saved some for myself, but you guys can have this. Good work tonight, but
you say it was a huge success."
No, it was not a huge success. No, it's terrible. I noticed that none of you told me that you killed him, but that's okay.
I said we took care of him.
So, all right. So at this point, you guys go get night's sleep. We'll talk again in the morning, and that's where we're going to end it tonight.
Okay.
We're going to end it right there, with Mr. Pettigrew being dead at your hands.
You didn't leave us a whole lot of options.
Yeah.
I
mean, you could have tried pinning him down.
Well, I wasn't trying to give you options.
Yeah.
I did want you to see him go feral and try, because he didn't try to come after you with the gun after he was hit with the baseball bat the first time. Although maybe you made him go feral when you hit him with a baseball bat in the head. Took half his hit points.
He did just start shooting right away.
I actually started looking up later those effects. There, I get +1 damage for the effect. The effect dice. The effect dice already adds 1 damage. I get +1 on top of that, so I actually did 9 damage.
Oh
I
my gosh!
I was looking at it later. I was like, okay, I'll remember that for next time.
Yeah, because you have to look up what the effect is on your particular weapon. So
I did it. Yeah. It didn't calculate that into it. I was like, oh, I got confused. I thought the effects dice was just activates the effects. I didn't know it already actually counts as the damage.
Gotcha.
So I got it now. I went and read it. So
perfect.
So, thanks, Adam.
All right.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun.
Yeah.
So
good stuff.
Yeah. All right. So that wraps us up for tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week. Bye, guys.
All right.